I work on 12th century letter collections. The largest individual letter collection I've worked with has fewer than 500 items in it. The sort of thing you might think could easily be done on a paper database, but I want to start making meaningful comparisons with documents from the same period. Even that, I mean, you know, an 18th century historian looking at a collection of correspondence would be pretty soon running into documents in the hundreds of thousands. But even with these small early documents, even without digitisation and keeping a bank of digitised images, just the data extracted from them, and I start to want to make meaningful comparisons between the nature of different letter collections, even before we get into other types of source material. I'm pretty much running into thousands of data entries when you compare the sort of permutations that I'm able to do, comparing the different types of vocabulary used in different letters, the different contexts in which they were written, the different functions, and then when we start to look at the different networks between recipients and writers of letters, then even, I suppose, what I've done, which would by many accounts be seen as a rather small database, I can extract, and more importantly, perhaps other people in the future can extract countless permutations of this data, which certainly couldn't be done manually at all. So it's a good example of something which is, which the source material is relatively circumscribed and appears to be relatively small, limited compared to more modern periods, and yet in which the ability to examine it through databases and that type of software has dramatically increased the number of meaningful historical questions that can be asked of it.